This is the WZ-113 GFT. It's a Tier 10 Chinese tech tree tank destroyer, and it needs to be nerfed. There's been a lot of overpowered vehicles throughout the history of World of Tanks, especially on the tech tree. I mean, the T100LT was quite overpowered when it was released, got nerfed. The TVP 5051 was probably one of the most overpowered tanks Wargaming has released, got nerfed. This might even be more strong than those two vehicles. The 113 GFT is a tank destroyer, and for many years it's always been a solid tank. I mean, I have videos dating back to when the vehicle got released saying it was great, and then Wargaming buffed it, and then I said it was even better, and then Wargaming buffed it again, and I said it was even better, and then they buffed it again to a point where it is now. And they've buffed it so much that the frontal upper plate on this vehicle is now impossible to pen with mediums, the majority of heavies, and even tank destroyers haul down. And when you pair that with the fact this vehicle has a gun that has 3,000 DPM, 400 mils of heat pen, and decent accuracy, plus it turns at 50 degrees a second, paired with the fact that it can reverse at 20 or something like that, and has a top speed of 42, there's no wonder why this tank is overpowered. I mean, yeah, it's just stupid. This tank is incredibly stupid, and it needs to be nerfed. That's really all I can say. And the weirder part is that it's still one of the least played tier 10s in the game. I'm glad that it is, but like, look at the mobility on this thing. We're going uphill here faster than our heavies, even though we have more armor than our heavies. It's, well, I mean, you're going to see what it's able to do in this battle. Now, the only real frontal weak spot is the upper and lower plate that we can see. I mean, the upper plate's not super weak. It's mainly just the lower plate. And by the way, the lower plate is still over 200 millimeters thick, and I know that distinctly because I've aimed at it with Hess shells from my BZ-75, and you cannot pen it. So, yeah, even the lower plate armor on this vehicle is quite strong for the most part. So as you can see, I'm just ignoring the base, and I'm going to move right on up here. We're going to aim it on the mouse, and obviously because we're a tank destroyer, we can just pen the mouse's upper plate with heat. It's not much of a struggle there. I mean, what's the mouse going to do to me? I can sit right here. Yeah, mouse doesn't even know what to do. He just looks at me, he's like, oh crap, it's all red. Then we just load a heat shell and pen his upper plate again. I mean, seriously, what is the mouse going to do to me? This is why this tank is so dumb. I could just sit here, have no worry in the world about him penning me. We can just chill and pen him again. There you go. We've brought a full health mouse down to 430 health. I don't even know what to say. It's so dumb. I don't know why the mouse went on the hill alone, to be honest. A bit of an interesting decision from that player, but yeah. Alright, well, we got the Conway off to the side. Let's just drive over the hill. I'm hoping that the Conway is not running Spall. He was, but still took a very sizable chunk off of his vehicle. We have the E75 and a lot of other nasties over here. Alright, we're just going to reload. Got the CS off to the side. Come on, Yag Tiger, go for it. Oh, and bonk. There you go. You'll notice that this gun is pretty accurate for what it is. It really doesn't have any issues with accuracy. We're already at 3,000 damage, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Here's that mobility as well. It's not a slow tank, as I said. It's actually fairly mobile. So we're just going to get right behind this Kron really quick, and we're going to load an HE in. There you go, 806 damage. Now we ignore the Kron for the most part. Unless our team doesn't kill him, then I'll finish off the Kron. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, and there you go. That works. Alright, now we can push the E75 in front of us, and we'll get some big bonks into him. Now, the best way to use this tank with its armor is just face hug. That way nobody... Wow, that was just unfortunate. I messed that up, though. Oh, we got a 50B on our rear. But yeah, the E75 can't pen me in a face hug anyway, so it's not like it really matters. But that was me not turning the tank while I was driving. That was just a big unfortunate moment from me. And there you go, 646 damage. I'm more worried about the 50B. Oh, never mind. I'm not more worried about the 50B. Dude just got turned into toothpaste. Alright, so let's push the 50B really quick and see if we can get a shell in. And turning... chonk. Oh, I thought that bounced. It did, but it penned. Either way, that was a 5K battle. I mean... that was literally the easiest 5K I've ever had in my life. To be fair, our opponents had no clue what they were doing, but still, I mean, we just steamrolled them. The mouse had no chance of penning us. The E75 and a face hug had no chance of penning us. We just farmed. That's all you do in the tank. You just get hull down, hide your lower plate, and essentially nothing's going to pen you, which is kind of stupid when you think about it. This is one of those few tanks that really just has about no weak spots. Although I will say, every now and then if I get the opportunity, I'll shoot at that hatch on the top. That hatch actually is a bit of a weakness, especially if you don't have much other choices to shoot at, but good luck hitting it when a 640 damage shell is flying towards you. So we can see the 4005 in the back. We also see the E50M. I'm going to try and HE the 4005. Anger! Seethe! Mauled. That's all I can say. Oh, that shell was very disappointing. Alright, well, we got the 5A spotted. We got the Chieftain spotted. I'm probably... Yeah, I am detected. Alright. Alright, well, we're just gonna wait here a little bit. Let's see. The thing I'm most worried about right now is that 4005 in the back. Let's see. That 50B is going to cross, though. Nice bonk into the 50B. At this angle here, there's no way that 50B can even pen me, so I'm not worried. We're just going to reload. I know for a fact the 5A cannot pen me. I mean, that's just a given. So let's just chill here. Let's aim it on the 5A. There you go. 598. Thank you. Then we chill and reload again. I mean, this is just kind of the WZ playstyle. It's just chilling for the most part. You just kind of wait. You don't really need to play this vehicle aggressive unless your team is like really, really bad, and then you need to push up. But we're just going to bonk that WZ5A again, and dude is, he's gone. They're already down 2 tier 10s. Our team has completely surrounded them. At this point, I really don't see how they would ever be able to win this. Got the E50M off to the side. There you go. 670 damage bonk into his vehicle. Then the E4 shot him as well. And, yeah, long live that player, I guess. All right. Well, we're up to 2,500 already. We have the E3, who is so ever close to showing me his weak points. And there you go. 670 damage into the E3. We back up. We've already dealt 3,200 damage at this point. E3 shoots my teammate. And I'd really like to see what the E3's thought process is here as he dies. I can't. Alright, all that's left is a Chieftain. I think I might be able to get a little bit more damage out. Honestly, though, I'm not going to worry about it. The rest of our team's going to bonk him. I'm going to deal with the 183 in the back over here. I feel like that's a bit more free damage. Let's finish off the 4005 first. There you go. 476. Let's see, if I face hug a 183, can it pen me? That's actually a really good question. I think it's a 50-50 if it can pen me or not, to be honest. Oh, there you go. Easy bounce. And an easy pen for 634 damage, bringing us up to a grand total of 4,500. Yeah, this tank's a little stupid. I mean, there's so little effort needed to be used when, in return, you just steamroll. As I said, hull down, the armor is virtually impenetrable. It's about 400 mils thick. And when you pair that with the fact that the thing has an incredibly good gun, it's just stupid. I mean, 5K was a second class. Like, what the heck? Oh, man. All right, well, let me know what you guys think about this tank in the comments down below. But I would definitely recommend to grind this. Well, maybe. I mean, I would grind it now if you're planning on getting this tank, because Wargaming will nerf this. I'm quite confident that this tank is going to be nerfed within the future, because there's no way they leave it like this. So I would recommend to grind it sooner than later, because if they do end up nerfing it, it's probably going to be a bit disappointing if you just ground the tank after they changed it. So that's my opinion, but I don't know. This tank is stupid. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.